Ahmed's story begins with a simple gift, a small blanket knitted by his grandmother when he was just a baby. It was soft, woven with threads of sky blue and sunshine yellow, and it smelled of her gentle perfume and the faint scent of freshly baked bread.
For the first few years of his life, that blanket was his constant companion.
It was his shield against monsters under the bed, his cape in imaginary adventures, and his comfort on long car rides.
But as Ahmed grew older, new toys and bigger blankets took its place.
The small, hand-knitted square was carefully folded and tucked away in a bottom drawer.
Soon forgotten beneath a pile of outgrown clothes and old school projects.
Years flew by like pages in a storybook.
Ahmed grew from a boy into a young man. Life became a whirlwind of school, friends, and new responsibilities.
Then, one quiet afternoon, a profound sadness fell upon their home.
His beloved grandmother, the woman with the warmest hugs and the most enchanting stories, passed away. The world suddenly felt a little colder, a little less bright.
Air laughter, which once filled every room, now echoed only in their memories.
The house felt empty without her presence, without the comforting rhythm of her knitting needles
clicking together, or the sweet aroma of her cooking drifting from the kitchen.
A few weeks later, while helping his mother clear out an old dresser,
Ahmed's fingers brushed against something familiar. He pulled open a dusty drawer, and there it was. The little blue and yellow blanket.
It was slightly faded, a little worn at the edges, but it was just as he remembered.
As he lifted it from the drawer, a cloud of dust danced in the sunlight, but what truly filled the air was an overwhelming flood of memories.
He pressed the soft yarn to his cheek and closed his eyes.
Instantly, he was a little boy again, sitting on her lap as she read him stories of brave heroes and faraway lands.
He could almost feel her warm, wrinkled hands guiding his as they planted seeds in her garden. He could hear her gentle laughter as she told him silly jokes, her eyes sparkling with joy.
Each thread seemed to hold a precious moment, a whispered secret, a lesson in kindness. He remembered how she'd always say,
"A kind heart is the most beautiful thing you can ever have."
Ahmed. He remembered the taste of the sweet dates she'd give him after prayers, her hands cupping his as she taught him the words.
The blanket wasn't just a piece of fabric.
It was a tapestry of love, woven with patience and devotion, a tangible piece of her heart that she had left behind for him.
A wave of emotion washed over him, and a single tear traced a path down his cheek. A silent testament to how much he missed her.
That night, Ahmed couldn't bring himself to put the blanket away again. He took it to his room and held it close as he lay in bed.
The familiar scent, though faint, was still there, a comforting anchor in the sea of his grief. Staring up at the ceiling, he whispered a quiet prayer into the stillness of the room. "Ya Allah," he murmured, his voice thick with emotion. "Please protect my family, protect everyone I love, and keep them safe." He prayed for his grandmother, for peace and light to surround her.
As he clutched the blanket tightly, a sense of calm settled over him, a feeling of being watched over and cherished.
He fell asleep hugging the blanket, his cheek resting against the soft, worn yarn. And in his dreams, he saw her.
His grandmother was standing in a garden bathed in a soft, ethereal light.
More beautiful and peaceful than any place on earth. She wasn't knitting, but she looked at him with that same loving smile that he had missed so dearly. She didn't need to speak aloud. Her voice seemed to resonate directly in his heart. "Kindness and love never truly leave you, my dear Ahmed," she whispered. "They are threads that connect us all forever." The dream felt so real, so comforting, that he woke up the next morning with a sense of peace he hadn't felt in weeks.
The morning sun streamed through his window, and Ahmed looked at the blanket lying beside him. He understood now.
The love his grandmother had poured into it was meant to be kept locked away in a drawer. It was meant to be shared,
Later that day, he found his younger sister Layla looking a little sad.
𝐕𝐞𝐫𝐬𝐞 sat beside her and gently draped the small blanket over her shoulders.
Grandma made this for me when I was a baby,
He said softly.
I think she'd want you to have it now.
Layla's eyes lit up as she snuggled into its warmth. In that simple act of sharing, Amit felt his grandmother's love flowing through him, connecting him to his sister, a bridge across generations.
The blanket was more than just wool and thread. It was a legacy of love, a reminder that the bonds we forge through kindness and prayer are eternal. Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that celebrates the beautiful connections in our lives.